Hello and welcome to the Music Theory Nugget series. In this video we'll be looking at ABRSM Grade 2 Theory, page 24, exercise 1. My Grade 2 students have been looking at this exercise this week and a few of them needed extra help, so I'm going to walk them through it. This question is asking which is the correctly written key signature for each key. First of all, we need to confirm that the key signature is correct. As we know from previously in grade 2, E flat major has 3 flats. You'll write out the sequence of flats until you get to the one that's got the key signature in. So for example, the order of flats is B flat, E flat, A flat and D flat for bead. Now we only need 3 of those, so we're going to write the first one. Then we write the second one. Now the second one is the name of the key. So what we do is we add a third one, and that is the flats that we need. B flat, E flat and A flat. So if we check that, each of the answers have got 3 flats. So now we need to decide which one is correctly written. Now key signatures make a zigzag pattern when they're written correctly. So let's have a look at the flats in the treble clef. So we start off with our B flat, and then we're going to go up to our E flat, and then we're going to go down to our A flat. So you can see here that we've got a little zigzag, and if we were to carry on the pattern, we've got a zigzag. It goes like this. Now the one thing that we need to remember is that when we're doing our zigzag for flats, the second one always goes up first. So it's the opposite of the flat. So a flat, the second one in the series goes up. Now what I mean by this is we're putting our B flat in, and then the second one is going to go up, and then we're going to go down to our next one. So that makes our zigzag. Now if we're going to do sharps, it goes the other way, and we'll come to that in a minute. So if we now have a look at the question, we have to decide which one of these 3 is correct. So we're looking at question A for E flat major. So let's have a look here. We've got a B flat, and it's going up to the E flat, and it's coming down to the A flat. Well, all looks good for that one, but we're going to check this next one here. So here we've got a B flat that goes down to an E flat, then goes up. So we know that flats must go up first of all. It's the opposite of what they are. Flats make things go down, but we need this to go up in our zigzag. So we don't think this one is correct. So we're going to go on to our next one, and I'm a little bit suspicious straight away because we're in the bass clef, which means the first flat is going to be D flat. Now as we know, it's B flat, E flat and A flat. So not quite right. What I think they've done here is they've put the wrong clef, and that would be correct if that was the treble clef. So we know that one is not correct. So let's go back to our first one again, and we can give that a tick. So now let's have a look at our second example. The second example is in A major, and we know that A major has 3 sharps. Think of the violin strings. If you're a violinist, count from the G string, count that as number 1, then you go up to the D string, which is number 2, and then you count to the A string, which is number 3, and so A string has 3 sharps in it. It's a good way to remember. Okay, so we now know that Father Christmas gave Dad an electric blanket, so we've got Father Christmas gave F sharp, C sharp and G sharp. So all 3 examples in B do have 3 sharps, so now we need to work out where they live. So opposite of flats, if you put your first sharp up here, then your next one goes down. So it goes down to a C sharp, and then you're going to go up to a G sharp. So it is still a zigzag, but it's the other way. The best way of remembering it is it's the opposite of what the accidental does. So the accidental is a sharp which raises a note by a semitone, and so you actually want to go down in your key signature to be correct. So let's have a look at this one. So we've already worked out that we have got F sharp, C sharp and G sharp. And let's have a look at the first one. This one looks like a D sharp, this one looks like an A sharp, this one looks like an E sharp. So not correct. Let's give that a cross. They have gone down and up though, so it is the correct direction, but it's the wrong note. So let's have a look at this one, and we're in the bass clef. So we've got, this is our F line, so this is going to be a F sharp, and then we're going down to C sharp, and then we're going up to G sharp. So all so far looks very good. It's going down for the zigzag, which is the correct way because it's the opposite of what you think the accidental should do. And let's have a look at this last one. So we've also got our F line here, so we've got, that's an F sharp, and then we've got, oh, that's a B sharp, and then we've got a G sharp. So of course not quite right, so we know this one is incorrect too. So we can get rid of all that working out, and that is your answer for this. Thank you for watching. Good luck.